the bottle. Put your foot down on the throttle. Buckle up, motherfuckers, for the Dogwater Radio Show.
Well, what's the matter, beautiful? You're meaner than a dog shitting tacks.
We put everything into this place. We could have retired in Hawaii.
I have been to Hawaii.
Which island?
Come on, I want to lay you.
I find you disgusting.
Well, just as long as you find me, dear. You want to join me, Miss Ruckus?
Oh.
Huh?
What the hell?
Dale.
It's been a while, but welcome everybody to Dogwater Radio, Season 2, Episode 6. That was the Scoffs, Just Cuz. Brand new song from the Scoffs, good friends out of the Seattle Pubic Sound area. I apologize in advance. We are not turning the air conditioner off in the sweat box. We already have enough shitty fucking sound from here anyways, but on a good note,
it's been a goddamn long time.
It'll probably be a minute before we, it'd probably be the last show you guys actually hear from us here. Unfortunately, the Ruckus and the Records headquarters is no longer.
The government busted the sweatshop.
No, that's not even it. No, I'm broke and I don't have time.
Time to move the venture.
Yeah, time to figure out other things right now. I'm in the middle of a life-altering time in my life, I guess.
Yeah, I think both of us are.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're more in an altering time than I'm more of a plateauing,
Yeah.
Time to either jump down off the plateau or climb that fucking mountain.
So one thing, there's probably a lot to talk about. It's been probably, 6 months?
Nah, it's been good 4.
Good 4 months.
Yeah. We've been away for a good quad.
But yeah, so first off, obviously we're busy. Life kind of took off on us real quick. I had some family emergencies happen. My grandmother passed away, who I was extremely close to. And I took some time off for that. Other issues that I care not to talk about.
Life came up. Well, we'll just put that as the big thing. Life came up for both of us.
And then I wrecked my van. So I'm actually sitting here recording tonight without a ACL or a meniscus in my left kneecap.
Woo! I'm the healthiest member of Dogwater Radio. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know about that.
But yeah, shit just has happened. So this is where we're at in life. So we're gonna start trying to bring you a monthly show, and I'm gonna start trying to bring you a monthly episode of Double Talking. So you're getting something every couple weeks from us. So we want to stay relevant with you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate it. You know, and like things are just like COVID.
We were kind of like we almost kind of like felt like we got like the backlash at the end of COVID, the beginning of opening everything up. Then like now we're kind of getting that fucking double whiplash again.
Yeah. So now
Plus it's summertime, man. You know, it was kind of tough for us in the last seasons to record like low live.
Well, it was easier when we lived together. A lot of those old episodes of Dogwater were recorded at like 2:00 in the fucking morning.
Well, yeah, when both of us be off work and I'd be so
Smoking
stoned out,
fucking
I'd be
high.
so stoned out of my fucking mind that I thought it was fucking Wednesday when it was Sunday.
Yeah, but we got
I wish I could go back to those days.
We got a great show for you, man. I got some good tales for you.
Yeah. I think we both kind of, next segment, we'll go into what's been going on with both of us.
Well, we're going to go on the beer next segment.
Well, then we'll do fucking life lessons after that.
But yeah, I think I'm fucking tired. We sat here and bullshit. We haven't even seen each other for a while.
Yeah.
So we sat here and bullshitted for like 4 hours, and then I just ate.
Then went to
Philly
the fucking
cheesesteak.
Then went and got food and a beer at the bar and bullshit with the immortal Cody High. Actually, you know what? Should we call him the immortal Cody High or the American Dream Cody High?
I think the American Dream.
I think he is more of the American Dream Cody
He is
High.
the American Dream, Cody High. He's probably the only person that's going to actually listen to this episode.
Exactly.
Too.
He's chunky and kind of funky, just like the two of us.
Yeah. He's got a nice beard coming in.
He does. That's fucking nice.
We all got. You should go let it go, man.
No. I like my trimmed up.
You were talking about it. I don't know. We all have man beards now. Like, it's not.
I thought if anything, I'm gonna do the Lemmy for a while. I'm almost thinking about maybe for October for my bird season this year, doing the Lemmy the whole season. You know, doing the Lemmy the whole time.
Yeah.
Give me some chin strappage.
So, but yeah, later I'll probably tell the story about opening up for Shooter Jennings.
Yes. Handicapped also.
With no meniscus in her ACL.
Handicapped as fuck.
That was an interesting week. It's probably one of the most rock star things I've did. Big shout out to my band, Kevin, TJ, Misha, Frey, for all putting up with me that week, man. They are fucking goddamn champs, man. I love those guys to death. But yeah.
Great people.
But anyway, so without further ado, we're going to give you a little bit more music, and then we'll talk a little bit more. We got the beer segment coming up next. And we also went up, and I played my first show in fucking a while up in Sunnyside with Melissa Guiton and Chris up in Varietal.
Varietal.
Yes, I actually asked because you always say Varietal, so I was trying to confirm.
Whatever the name of it is, they have absolutely fantastic beer.
Yeah, and we're gonna review a bunch of it, like a bunch of it. We're coming out swinging. I fucking they hooked us up. Like they give us so much beer, and we're gonna review every fucking one of them.
Yep.
So we'll be back with that. That's why we don't want to waste a lot of time. And then, yeah, so we'll be back with that.
It only hurts when it rains. Think on the days that I wasted on chasing a woman like you. And there's nothing around home helping me to forget. So I packed up my suitcase and I bought some new boots. And I ran through the town, closing all bars down. But I still woke in the morning, all bloodshot and blue. I suppose there ain't enough whiskey to help drown your memory, so I'm setting my sights on that old highway east. If I'd find nothing for all of my ramblings, save stories for scars, let it be. 'Cause it served me better chasing your ghost through these streets. I'm too tired for living, I'm too young for dying, and I'm sick to my bones of being played for a fool. If I had a fortune, buy me a stallion and ride like the wind to the edge of the world. And if I'd find nothing across the horizon, one day I might turn around. But I'd never let a memory of you bring me back to this town. It only hurts when it rains. Think on the days that I wasted on chasing a woman like you. And there's nothing around home helping me to forget. So I packed up my suitcase and I bought some new boots.
Haven't had an old-fashioned in a long time. Oh, I'm tired.
You gonna go back to the kitchen?
Oh, no, fuck that. I'm gonna go to sleep, babe. Here, do you need some money or anything?
No, I'm good, thanks.
I'll get my old job back tomorrow. Cooking's dumb. I'm just really sleepy. Love you, Sharon.
Born at the crossroads, I had to find my own way to go. So I ran off chasing thunder, I made the mountains and the highways my home. Yeah, I ran off chasing thunder and howling at the moon. Now it's too late for you to brand or tame me. I couldn't change if I wanted to. Hell, I couldn't change if I wanted to.
searching for my soul, but I always end up lost out on the prairie, trying to find my way to go. And I ran off chasing thunder, and howling at the moon. Now it's too late for you to brand or tame me, girl. I could change if I wanted to. Hell, I could change if I wanted to. And I ran off chasing thunder, and howling at the moon. Now it's too late for you to brand or tame me. Hell, I could change if I wanted to. And girl, I could change if I wanted to.
No, he's not a boy anymore. He's a man. 'Cause he just raped me.
You think you could back that up?
Listen to this guy. Could back that up. I got bruises to prove it.
No, I mean that ass.
Alrighty, folks. That was Johnny Bourbon. Brand new solo track from a live album he's working on. Johnny Bourbon's also from Harley Bourbon of the Roof Rabbits, for those of you that don't know. What a great fucking song that is. It's called It Only Hurts When It Rains, man. That guy's fucking voice, man. Johnny fucking Bourbon. That everything that guy touches is better than the last thing he did, and I've always been a fan of his, man. And that's a challenge, really.
Wonderful sounding guy out of Central Oregon.
Yep. And then another news track, which actually Felix Thursday wrote this song for me. He's now he's kind of going to be my bad Blake. Like, I'm going to have him write a couple songs.
What you talking about, Tommy Sweet?
Do I actually get to meet Dog by?
Do I actually get to meet?
Like, go backstage?
Do I actually get to talk to Dog by Harris?
Like, go backstage and meet him? But no, I kind of started Felix just writes good songs, man. And sometimes I don't got enough in my tank. And sometimes I feel like he writes songs that I relate to as well. So, but yeah, that one's called Chasing Thunder. My version will sound a little different, but I'm working on that. My plan before we get into the beer segment is to actually, and I'm always talking shit, but my plan is to try to record an album while I'm laid up from this ACL surgery.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, anyways, without further ado, like I said, I went up to play a show in Sunnyside.
So
I've been excited for this for a while.
Fucking bummed out that I couldn't go.
I'm so excited for this though. Varietal hooked us up, fucking fat, Chris and Melissa.
Two of the fucking nicest, coolest people ever.
Yeah, let's pop some shit. Which one is this?
Okay,
one, Joe?
So we got four. We got four that we're gonna review for you folks.
Which one's that one? That is a varietal, because some of them aren't varietal, right?
All four of these that I picked out are all varietals. This is the Sunflight Citrus Wheat Ale. All right. Go.
Yeah.
First one.
This is a citrus wheat. Oh, it smells citrusy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, this says a lot about a brewery to me also. And if they're willing to give out their product to people like this for us to review on a segment on the show, on a podcast, to me, it sounds like they're pretty damn good people.
That's pretty good, man. I'm hoping.
It smells good.
I'm hoping they haven't sat for too long, but what do you think? You think it sat too long?
No.
I feel like it's a little flat, but I don't. I mean, it's a good beer. I don't want to talk shit about it, but I think it's just because. I think it's just because they've sat for a minute. They had a long journey here. Let's pour it out a little bit. Oh, it's got a little head on it.
It's got some good head on it for the small glass.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, not at all.
It's been a while since I had a good wheat too.
It's not an overpowering citrus.
No, it's
on
not.
the wheat,
and it's not a fake one. Like some of these,
it's not a fake Heffy.
Yeah, some of those, like people were into that fake. Goddamn, yeah, those fake Heffies. I didn't fucking dig it. I actually dig it. The second drink was better. I think I just have too much shit in my mouth. That's a good 4, I'd say.
I would give that a good 4 right off the bat.
That's 4 or 5, and the more I drink this, I could drink this all day. This is a good summer.
It's a summer beer. That's a perfect summer beer.
That's a perfect summer beer.
And the thing is, it's what is it? It's 5.1 in alcohol, and if you really think about it anymore, like any summer beer is either 4.2 to 3.
What was it again? What is it again?
5.1.
Okay. All right, let's try the next one, buddy. Which one is this one?
All right, this is called Check This.
How do you spell it?
Trit Out.
Check this.
Trit Out.
Must be a play on some.
It's a Czech Pilsner. Check this Trit Out. Czech style Pilsner lager. And this is a collaboration beer with Whistlepunk Brewery.
Oh, yeah.
Whistlepunk. Brewed with malted triticale from Lake Malt. Ooh. This might be weird.
What is it?
It's brewed with triticale malt, which is like a weird, like old ancient grain.
Pop the tongue.
Pop the tongue, motherfucker.
Beep, beep. Skeet, skeet. Was there some Georgetown brewery in there? No? All right.
That's a good head on it.
That does have a real good head on it.
It's a good smell.
Yeah.
This is good.
I still got a lot of that citrus in the back of my mouth. It's hard to give this a real good review. So I can taste that lemon now.
It's good. I will say this. I've been drinking quite a bit of Czech Pilsners lately, and that is not very hoppy for a Czech Pilsner. It actually is really mellow to me.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It's got a good flavor to it now that I'm getting rid of it. Now that I'm getting rid of the citrus, I can tell it's really smooth.
You get a little bit of a more of a maltier flavor palette to it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it is malty, not hopsy.
See, and that's one thing that I've learned lately is like if a very hoppy beer will sit for a long time, it'll lose its hop essence, I guess, which I really don't like and care for. And it becomes really malty tasting, almost lagerish.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty lagerish. Yeah, but it's smooth. It's a little smoother than a lager, I think, personally. I do like this pills, man.
Dude, Czech Pilsners are good. Pelican. Well, Pelican Pilsner I told you that I tried was good. Timber also came out with a good Pilsner if you guys are in the market for other good Pilsners also. Okay, and this one is, I'm really, really stoked about this one. Looking forward to trying it. It's their Pandemonium, and it's the smoked Hell's Lager, brewed with beechwood smoked barley malt from Germany.
Which one? Sorry, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is this one?
The Pandemonium, the smoked Hell's Lager.
Okay, that's one you're looking forward to.
Yes,
this.
And I think I've also explained this before, the difference between what a Hell's Lager is and...
how do you spell that? That's important.
Pandemonium.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, it's spelled kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Difference between a Hell's Lager and a normal lager is, I believe, I'm trying to remember their dates right, I believe it was 1963 at the Munich Beer Festival. They went away from using the traditional Marzen style lagers, which is the really wheat, straw-colored lagers, and went to the more palatable Hell's lagers.
Right.
Yeah. A little bit of my beer fucking nerd shit that I've learned.
I hear they put more hops to it.
And they probably did put, and I'll give this for these guys too. As much beer as I've tried from Central Washington, these guys have the least amount of hop flavor.
Yeah.
Like dead hop flavor in their beer.
That's pretty. So damn pretty. Does it smell smoky?
Mm-hmm.
It does smell smoky. I don't like smoky shit, man, to be honest. Hey, before we get too far, what do you rate that Czech?
The Czech Pilsner?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4.
I think I'm gonna go 3.5 on it, but I couldn't really taste it really that
well.
well.
I'll give it a 4. Like I said, it's a smooth Czech Pilsner.
Yeah.
And most Czech Pilsners are really rough tasting sometimes.
That was smooth. This one I can't do, man. It's just the smoke. I mean, if somebody who likes this kind of thing, it's probably great. But it's just not me. I'm sure the quality of this is fine. You like it? It's real smoky.
It is. I will say that is a very, very, very smoky tasting beer. I like it. It's a little bit too harsh on the smoke flavor.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if they did like actual smoke.
It tastes like it to me.
Or if they did like a liquid smoke.
To me, that doesn't taste like liquid smoke. That tastes like real fucking smoke. I can't stand the taste of liquid smoke. That one tastes good. I mean, that's the kind of, it tastes like smoked salmon almost, really.
Yeah, no, it tastes like a beer that had been, it honestly tastes like a beer that had been left over in like a logging camp and had just been fucking sitting in like campfire smoke for a couple of days.
But I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, and I'm not like bashing. I'm not like bashing on or like giving, like I said, like I love their beer.
I'm gonna give it a 3 though. It's if you like smoky stuff, you'd love it, but I just don't.
I give it a 3.5.
This next one is
and I'm gonna give it a 3.5 for this reason, that it almost has this, like you were saying, it's almost overly smoked.
Yeah.
And when you overly smoke something, I tend to get a taste of tobacco juice.
Yeah.
Like when on the back, like taste of it. Like, so it's almost like, I don't know, almost kind of like like taking a swig of like a spit bottle.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, yeah, I'll give it a good 3.5.
Okay.
I think I will say this, I'm a little disappointed. I was really stoked about this, but I think it's just the heavy smoked flavor to it.
Yeah.
Because I love Hell's Lagers. It's probably my favorite type of beer. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't do the smoke well. That's all. What's the other one we got?
I'm almost thinking if they use.
We should have probably did this one last.
Yeah. Well, we are.
The smoke one last.
Yeah.
Is probably what we should have done.
And this is their Dark Wave Stout. So we went from completely citrusy light beer.
What is it? Dark Wave?
Dark Wave Stout.
I felt like there was another.
There's that double IPA.
Was that the only other one we got? I thought there was another one.
I thought that was the other.
I'm
not sure.
Is there another one in the fridge? Oh, anyways, let's crack this one open. I'll go look in a minute. That's dark as shit. This is the one I've been.
Dark as shit, and that's
It's got a nice fucking head on it. This is the one I was excited for. I love me some fucking dark beer. We probably should have done the double IPA, but I'm just not an IPA guy.
You know I'm not an IPA.
Oh, that
guy.
Smells good.
And you know I'm not, and double IPAs are not going to be anything around my taste.
That smells good. Smells real good. I'm excited. I get a hint of coffee in this one, but I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be or not. It's good. This is good. Yep. That's stout. That is fucking stout, dude. That's tough. It hits you on the ass end. Mm-hmm. It's all smooth, and then it punches you right in your fucking ball sack. It tastes good. It tastes really good. It's tough, though. I would drink it, though, every day, all day.
Like, I would drink that. I would. That would.
It's a lot better than those rogues we tried, and I was really excited for those rogues.
Yeah.
This is damn close to Imperial, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And it hits you on the ass end, man.
Yeah, I'm still kind of just that drink that I took.
Well, I took it.
Kind of like.
Yeah, I took
it a little bit.
I took it, and I was like, "Oh, that's smooth," and then I was kind of like, "That's when like the chills go up your spine and you get real tense." It's good though. Good. Did you get a little coffee in there?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of coffee in this. A lot of coffee, a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, a little chocolate too.
But yeah, I would say way more coffee. And yeah, you got way more of the roasted coffee malt flavor.
Yeah. That's the weirdest mixture of smooth and fucking hit you in the balls that I've ever had in my life. It's good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Well, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go check the fridge because I thought they sent us some other stuff that might not be from their brewery, but they sent it to us because they're friends. So
from the Fort George one.
Yeah, maybe.
If not, grab that birthday.
That what?
That birthday one.
Birthday.
That Pelican one.
Oh, I got 2 of these. That was it. Yeah, I'll keep this one to
varietal. Let's keep it to varietal.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good sesh. I give that a 4. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 3. And actually, you know what? I take that back. I'll give it a 3.5.
A 3.5. I'm surprised you didn't give it more. I thought you'd like it.
It's all right. I just kind of, I think my beer taste has been changing lately.
Yeah.
Kind of like we've.
Yeah,
we've
you've been
talked
going over
about,
the Pilsners more, huh?
Pilsners. I've been going over the more of the light-bodied beers. I've even been going into IPAs a little bit.
Really?
Not
I've actually
like,
been craving
not a lot, but,
I've been craving a few IPAs lately, you know.
But yeah, more. I mean, like I always do. I always drink more like Walker and Pilsners.
Yeah. Well, that's our beer review.
Yeah, that's the beer review. Anybody in the Sunnyside, Washington area or passing through that area,
Go check out Varietal.
Please stop by and check out Varietal.
Yep. Also, like any of our
Super
homies in the
cool.
Tacoma area, I know that our friends, the friends at Peaks and Pints in Tacoma, will be carry some Varietal as well. So.
And also, I know that Fort George Brewing also is good friends with Varietal also.
Yeah,
so
they did that.
your guys, when you were playing up there, wasn't that a collaboration party, I believe,
Yep.
between the two?
Yeah, yep.
So, yeah, also if, like, you know, you're in the area, and especially Safeway, if you buy your beer at Safeway or, you know, grocery store like that, usually especially in the Northwest, they'll either, you know, they'll probably have some Fort George beer there for you.
Yeah.
So try them guys out if you can't get Varietal. And if you're in the Sunnyside, that area, always go to Varietal.
Yep, what he said. All right, we're going to play you guys a little bit of Sweet G.A. Brown. This song's called Wordsmith, followed by Abraham and the Old Gods off of his release through Ruckus and the Records. The song is called Whiskey.
Well, some people can tear your heart out with a song, take you to far off places you ain't been to in so long. They paint a picture that shows so clear all them feelings that you hold so dear. Yeah, some people can tear your heart out with a song, and some do it for the fame, some do it for the riches. Hell, I'm just a motherfucking wordsmith, bitches. Well, we all live in a yellow submarine. Someone's gotta clue me in on what the hell that means, 'cause I gotta get up in the morning, go to work. Well, Puff the Magic Dragon, they said he lived down by the sea. Well, I drove all the way there down there. He didn't smoke no shit with me. Oh, yes, I'm do it for the fame. Yes, I'm do it for the riches. Hell, I'm just a motherfucking wordsmith, bitches. Well, I got a line in my pocket and baby, he's ready to roll.
Now, Pop,
What?
you think I should call her? Huh?
What?
The woman.
Well, let me tell you something, Johnny. That the first 90 years or so, they go by pretty fast.
Yeah?
What?
The first 90 years, they go by pretty fast.
Yeah, but how would you know? You're just a damn kid.
Well, I didn't say it. You did.
Well, they do. They go fast.
All right.
Then one day you wake up and you realize that you're not 81 anymore. And then you begin to count the minutes rather than the days. And you realize that pretty soon you'll be gone. And that all you have, see, is the experiences. That's all there is, Johnny. Everything. The experiences. You mount the woman, son. Or else, Send her out to me, huh?
Just another night, playing and singing, just a little bit of smoking, a little bit of drinking. It was just another one out there having fun, doing what we do like we'd always done. And I remember some sweet girl, they we found. I said, come on back to the house, girl, and party down. If the mom, the noodles running down, so well, why am I hung over in a holding cell? I was scared. I was the one out there acting dumb. Now I'm sitting counting bruises and one of them right thumb. Well, I'm locked up, forgotten with a clank, sitting eating dog food, just trying to think. I was scared of a chill. Don't remember if I lost my mind or if I just lost myself. Somebody tell me what I did. I was scared about it. Well, the judge and the law say it's wrong, but I trust my friends in my band, and I love singing this song. Oh, I was scared of a chill. Don't remember if I lost my mind or if I just lost myself. Somebody tell me what I did, 'cause I remember scared about it.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. That was Sweet G.A. Brown, Wordsmith, followed by Abraham and the Old Gods. That was Whiskey. So yeah, interesting few months for us here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys the story about my first weekend run back out on the road. I left the morning. I left on a Wednesday. So we booked a tour. We booked Thursday in Chehalis, Washington, Friday in Coeur d'Alene. Yep, Coeur d'Alene. And then Saturday was in Pendleton at the Jackalope Jamboree. I'll talk a little bit more about that because we got to give them a shout out. But I'm going to start out. So I was heading up to Tacoma on Wednesday to essentially go practice with the Travelers. And as I was leaving, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was pulling out on the highway at the edge of Ione, and the sun was in my eyes, and it's kind of on a blind corner. And I got T-boned, and essentially it was my fault at the end of the day. You know, I pulled out in front of the guy I couldn't see, but anyways, we slowed down. Luckily, he was one of the few people that slowed down for the speed limit. As you're coming into Ione, a lot of people don't slow down, but there's a speed sign that, you know, it tells you to slow down. And I think that right about where he hit me was like 35, 40 miles per hour. And luckily, he was one of the few people that slowed down, because by the time he hit me, he probably wasn't going faster than 20 miles per hour, and I was probably doing like 5. But completely destroyed the front end of my van. At first, you couldn't really tell. I went back to the tow truck or the tow yard to look at my van, get the rest of my shit out of it, and my whole front end was moved about a foot to the driver's side. So he got me good enough to fuck it up. And I think the only reason the airbags didn't go off is because they were probably not working because my van was old. But so I got out of the van to go fucking check on him.
You can have a lawsuit against fucking Chrysler.
But I doubt it. There might be some fucking lawsuits coming up, but I'm not going to go into that because I'm going to just talk too much about my shit. Try to keep the bad shit at a brief. But anyways, so as I was going to check on the guy, I went to check on him. Everything was fine. I was walking back to my car after I'd left to see if he was okay and call the cops and shit. And my knee popped and gave out as I was going to sit back down in my van. And I was like, that was kind of weird. I never had that happen before. But so I stood up and I thought maybe I just kind of jerked it around a little bit and it was fine. I was walking around on it and then it fucking did it again. And that's when I felt it fucking swell up and it was hurting really bad. So I opted out of taking the ambulance, but after everything was said and done, they pulled my van up over to the side of the road. And I got all my shit out, put it into Claire's car, and then she drove me to another hospital. We'll just say that. And essentially, I didn't get really good medical care, but it was all right because well, it wasn't really all right because I walked around for fucking about 2 months on what was a torn meniscus and ACL. So essentially, I got checked out, and they told me I was fine. They told me it was a fucking sprain. I left, and I took off to Tacoma. And I got to Tacoma after all this at about fucking midnight. We got a little bit of practicing with the band. And we went to Chehalis the next day. So yeah, I drove fucking like 200 miles with the fucking no ACL or meniscus. Practiced. Then I went played a show. I mean, I did all this without any fucking ACL or meniscus. And then, so on our way to fucking the show in Coeur d'Alene, I woke up and I was just sicker than a fucking dog. I'm pretty sure I got fucking food poisoning. And so I was driving.
What happened when you eat that gas station sushi?
So I fucking was driving and I made it to about Moses Lake, I think, and I had to have Frey take over driving. He was in the van. Luckily, Claire's car's got pretty good air conditioning, but like I literally had a Taco Bell cup and I was throwing up into it as I was following the travelers down the road. I was puking into this Taco Bell cup and then shitting when I could stop.
Boston depends on his claw on the way up before it got up over the
I didn't pull a dog bite this time, man. Amazingly, because I had the shits, dude. The fucking shits.
They had to throw my undies out in Cleella.
But I literally couldn't hold anything down, so I was like dehydrated as fuck. I'd drink water, I'd drink Sprite, I'd drink anything I thought I could hold down. Like the water was too heavy. Like it would just kill me. I'd get it in me and it would come right back up. So every once in a while I could get like a little bit of Sprite down or something, but it still wasn't good. So finally, I would puke until I'd fill my Taco Bell cup up, and then I'd roll up an off ramp, roll the window down, dump my puke out, put it down, and just get back on the freeway and catch up with the travelers. So I did this essentially all the way to fucking Coeur d'Alene, Idaho from Seattle. The whole way. Because I didn't want to stop at gas stations. I didn't want to really walk around on my fucked up leg, you know? And at this point, they didn't give me anything for it. I think the doctor thought I was fucking med seeking. So he wrote some bullshit, I guess, dude. I'm not going to get into it. I'm real pissed. I got misdiagnosed twice, and finally I got a hold of my real doctor, and he had it figured out that he was sure I needed surgery in like 10 minutes of seeing me. But anyway, so I got to Coeur d'Alene, and finally about Moses Lake, when I had Frey start taking over, I finally had this this moment where I finally found like the Gatorade's got this new shit that's kind of like Pedialyte out, and I was mixing it with Sprite. So I finally got some of that in me with some crackers, and some of it stayed in. So that was helping a lot. But essentially I got there, and God bless Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, man. They were such a great crowd. I played really good for a guy that was just felt like dog shit, actually. Just dumping sweat. It was humid as fuck. It was like the hottest weekend.
Yeah.
It was like 115 fucking degrees or some shit. And I'm just dumping sweat. And on top of that, Idaho, you can still fucking smoke in bars there. And like I'm actually really not against smoking in bars. I think anything should kind of go in a bar. You go to a bar to sing. So like when I go to a bar, I'm not like normally like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
I'm not a bitch like that. I used to smoke,
but
dude,
like
so
if you're not around it, it's
and when you're sick and you have food poisoning and you're an ex-smoker and like
a cigarette smoke is probably one of the worst things.
Oh
like,
my God.
If you're sick to your stomach, especially, like that's ugh. Even being a smoker and being hungover the next day after getting drunk the night before, it's hard to fucking choke that first fucking cigarette.
I never even had a problem with that, really.
Oh man, like that's one of my biggest fucking problems with hangovers. I hate choking a cigarette.
And then
down.
we fucking goddamn man, trying to find a goddamn motel room right now for under $200 is the dumbest fucking thing ever. So I ended up spending $300 on a 2-bed motel, Motel 6 in Spokane. It's fucking disgusting. That room was smoking. It smelled like cigarettes so bad in there, I wanted to fucking throw up.
I hate motels in Washington.
I fucking hate Motel 6s anymore. You used to be able to get like, me and Owen always used to hit up Motel 6s.
Econo Lodge, man.
They're the new ones now.
Travel Lodge,
I guess.
Econo Lodges.
But yeah, you can't find a fucking motel for they were supposed to return my $50 and I gave them a shitty review, so I don't think they did. Even though I fucking didn't do anything to the room, like we slept for like 5 hours, because it was worth it for the air conditioner and the shower. I felt better the next day, and then so then we go and it's like 115 degrees in Pendleton. And
well, you guys decided to do this tour on the absolute fucking hottest weekend of like so far this year too. So.
Yeah, it actually was, and ironically enough, it was in June. Usually our hottest days are like now, so knock on wood, I bet we get some more, probably in September.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them have been coming in September these days. But anyways, but yeah, so it's pretty rad, man. Like, I got to give a shout out to Jackalope Jamboree. Fucking A, what a great show, great time. I didn't make Friday night, but I made Saturday, and I drank every second of that up in. And man, Jesus Christ. I'll tell you something, I needed that so bad. It felt good. There's, and everybody's going to have their opinions here, and I don't really give a fuck anymore. But it felt real good to be walking around without a mask on, feeling normal, feeling like the world was getting back to normal, even though we're probably not now. I fucking hate that it's already looking like it's going back. It's really fucking pissing me off. I got a lot of opinions on that I feel like at this point I should probably just keep to myself. But
I have fucking a million opinions on that, and especially for fucking.
Well, I've played ball, a lot, and I feel like, well, fuck it. This is what I'll say. So everybody's like, oh, we should wear the masks. We need to go back into quarantine. We need to do that. So like, I'm not even trying to understand it that well this time, because essentially what's going to happen is we're going to have to do what they tell us to do at the end of the day anyways, and whatever, it is what it is. But here's what I'm saying is like, from what I'm reading, the strain is not having that much of an effect on people that actually have their vaccines. Why am I giving a shit about people that are too fucking dumb to get their vaccines? Let them fucking kill each other off. Let's thin the fucking herd out. Let's thin the goddamn herd out.
It's them motherfuckers. Okay. This is me. This is Blackwater alone. This opinion does not affiliate with Dogwater or Ruckus on the Records or anything else. If you don't have your fucking vaccine, I want to kick you in the fucking balls. Or
unless you have like a legit reason to not get it.
There's no fucking reason. You know what? You know the reason we don't have fucking polio? It's because people are vaccinated.
There are people that will fucking die sometimes if they get it. They actually recommend people.
I'm sorry, 95% of the people that can be vaccinated can be. It's that little fucking glitch that can't be that. Yes, I do agree that they can't do it because of their health, and it will kill them. But most of these people that don't fucking want to do it and want to say, "We get my constitutional rights," bullshit. You know what? This is a new game for everybody. New fucking game. Not the old shit.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck. I mean, honestly.
Because, like, nothing's getting fucking done anymore.
And, but, I really don't give a fuck. If they want to go cough fucking COVID in each other's faces, I don't give a shit. Why the fuck should it matter to me? I don't care. I mean, if the people that are having the vaccine are surviving, it should not affect me. I shouldn't have to fucking put my life on hold anymore because these assholes want to fucking play conspiracy theory cocksuckers. That's it. Whatever. You don't want to take the vaccine, that's your choice. It's your fucking right, I guess. But you know what? I don't give a fuck if you die. It's like wearing your seatbelt.
And the thing is, I'm tired of these people that I know are educated enough to understand that this shit needs to be fucking taken and needs to be taken seriously. And you should probably get your vaccine, And they're like, well, it's a fucking conspiracy about this and conspiracy about that. Yeah. I don't legitimately see any evidence of them giving me of why they are not getting their vaccine.
It doesn't matter.
Other than a bunch of Huffington Posts and a bunch of fucking bullshit Fox News fucking reports.
And a lot of those guys aren't really reporting that shit. It's just all the fucking bullshit they read on the internet. But anyway, but it was great. It was a good time. Fucking, it was a good time. And it was awesome to see Shooter. I'd actually never seen him live ever. And, but we'd met. We talked on the internet a few times because he used to, help out with Dogwater a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, but it was really cool because I wasn't sure if he'd remember me. I hadn't seen him or talked to him for a long time. But it was really rad because he was like, "Oh man!" He pulled up his seat and sat and talked to me for a while, and it was cool. We talked about, actually, ironically enough, what we talked about most was we talked about his album with Manson. It was that was a good album. I was talking about how he was good at producing and how he did a lot of great jobs and shit. And I was just giving him props on that. And then I was like, that Manson album, I was like, you poor son of a bitch. He puts that Manson album out, it's getting rave reviews, and then Manson gets canceled.
Yeah, fucking all Manson is all CC.
Yeah, he gets canceled. But you know what? Whatever. If he deserves it, he deserves it. Because I'm a little different about the rape shit than I am the saying racist shit or saying stupid shit. I don't know, man. I mean,
I'm not.
Don't go there. Not with rape.
No. I'm not even.
Anyways,
I'm not even gonna.
But yeah, so the thing he talked about most was Hank Three's Son's new album, which actually we kind of covered on this a little bit, and he was talking about how he thought it was really good and had some really good insight because he actually talked to Coleman, Shelton's son, about it and about the process of it, and it's pretty cool. I guess gave me an all new respect for that kid, and I've kind of wanted to like his stuff because it's at least a little unique, but I don't like how it's being shoved into people's faces. But I guess from what Shooter was saying, he's kind of making fun of that whole thing. It's kind of a parody of everything. And he's But I guess he's like kind of like pissed because he's kind of pissed and calling his dad out in a way. This is what I was told. And it would make sense because, you know, like the thing that popped, and that's kind of funny, Shooter was the one that he was talking to this about because, you know, the whole Shooter Jennings Hank 3 beef started years ago because Shelton was saying that Shooter was riding his daddy's coattail and all this shit, and that saying that Shelton didn't even like country music. He just was doing it to pay child support. And Coleman was like, hey, motherfucker, like that Rise and Outlaw album came out in like 96 and you didn't even know who the fuck I was until like 5 years after that. So fuck you. Like, no, you're sucking the dick just as bad. Also, like, don't use me as your scapegoat was kind of what he was saying.
Well, exactly.
Like, fuck you. Don't use me as your scapegoat. The reason
he wasn't even a father.
And you know what? Look, though, this is the thing. And Shelton didn't know he existed. So I'm not dogging on Shelton because he didn't know he had a son. You know, that's a fucking shitty thing to get blindsided about it 13 years after the fact. And part of the reason that they got a hold of him is because his mom kind of had an idea that guy was his dad, that Shelton was his dad, and that he probably had a little bit of money. And Coleman was actually going through some really bad cancer, like pediatric cancer, I guess, pretty much. And he ended up getting like some of his insides removed. Like, it was really intense. So I think that's the only reason she really like fucking pushed, like,
wanted to reach out.
Yeah, because she needed help. So and Shelton did, man. You know what? Fuck it, give it to him. Like, I'm not dogging on him. Like, you can't do anything if you don't know the kid exists. I'm only dogging on him because he was kind of using that as his excuse to play country music when he was doing it before he even knew about him. And that's funny that his son was telling Shooter about it. But Shooter really likes the album, and I was talking about how he really digs it, and he played me some stuff, and you know what? I'm kind of into it now, and I'm kind of into that. And you know, Coleman also, he's like 30 years old now. He's like 32 years old, and he's lived his life without riding the Williams coattails.
Yeah, without anybody probably knowing who he is.
No, and on the other side of that too, he took it upon himself to live a life where he didn't get any of that money, I don't think. He actually rode rails, hitchhiked in Europe.
He's doing that on pure talent, pure family, talent of who he was.
Well, that, and he's doing it on his pure experience.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, it's like his talent is who he is.
But he's also went an experienced life.
No, exactly, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's who he is himself that is adding to his deal.
But yeah, so it's not like this kid is some rich kid, that's riding his dad's coattail, even though he is a little bit. I'm not gonna fucking change my stance on that. The whole 4 shit, the pictures. I mean, that's what bugs me the most, and it makes me not even want to listen to his music. Well, at least it did until Shooter told me a little bit about him, and I guess that just shows that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But, part of me was thinking maybe it was just the fact that I'm not sure if I don't know why Hank hasn't been around.
Junior?
No, 3.
Oh,
I think
3?
I'm wondering if he's got something going on because he just has been quiet as fuck. So part of me was wondering if he was like trying to do something to keep his creative juices flowing.
Or if he's just tired of it all.
Yeah, maybe. But Shelton also fucking didn't have anything to do with this album. It was recorded by a friend of Coleman's. He had a few people come on. I think Joe Buck contributed something to it too. And but yeah, it was a good time, man. I really loved it. And a lot of Hebner people came out. Shooter gave me a shout out on stage. Jesse Daniels, what a good fucking guy that is. Great guy. He's really hot right now on the outlaw country scene. He's picking up a lot of steam. Super down to earth, super nice too, super talented. I had the privilege of sharing the stage with him. And then Sarah Farrell was there as well, but she's also good. I played with her at Moonrunners once too. But yeah, anyways, maybe when we roll on, I don't know what fucking.
No, but you know, it was good. It was good for you to get back out there on the road. Mm-hmm. It was good for you to play shows.
Yeah, man.
I'm really disappointed that I feel ashamed that I missed it.
I can't believe you didn't fucking come. I got you tickets to the goddamn thing. It was fun. We had a backstage. Backstage. The food was great. Oh, and like what I was gonna say, man, too, and this is like the most important thing about all of this shit that I really want to fucking say is that the Jackalope Jamboree crew was amazing. They were so fucking nice. Everybody was so good. The staff there was amazing. They hooked it up, and I'm not even talking about like the guys running the joint. Like they had a good team. Like a good solid team of people that were polite. They were taking care of the artists like they should be. It was just really refreshing and fun. And fuck, it didn't matter if you were fucking dogged by a Harris or Shooter Jennings, you got treated the same way. You know, they treated everybody like a rock star. You'd have anything you wanted to eat or drink. They had fucking bomb pizza from Great Pacific. Heinz meat was barbecue and shit for people. And like anything you could want to drink, whiskey, tequila, fucking sodas, sparkling waters, water. I mean, it was
White Claws.
Everything was White Claws. Everything was unlimited, man. It was just amazing. Beer, but yeah, it was so much fucking fun, and I just got to give them a shout out. It was a fucking real good time.
All of them are good folks.
Well, anyways, we're gonna.
A lot of those like Jackalope guys probably. Some of them work on the Great Pacific and shit, I would guess.
Yeah, a couple of them do for sure.
You know, I'll say that Pendleton, Oregon scene with the music and everything, like, you guys are fucking doing it, man. You know. Anyways,
we'll fucking play you guys a couple songs, and then we'll come back to finish you out. This is a brand new song came out while we were on break. That was really awesome, man. I love this song. It's by Eyed Vermillion. It's called These Walls. Gary talked a little bit about it on the interview that I did with him on Double Talking. You can catch that on YouTube, any of the streaming sites to check out. But he talked about the process of that, and it was really cool to see it. This next one also is a new one from James Hunnicutt. Shout out to him. I love Hunnicutt. He's got a lot of shit going on. Personal stuff. His mom's not doing well, but I think she's on the mend now. But his mom's had a lot of surgeries and stuff done in the last few months. And
much love, James.
Yeah, as always. And here's a new one from him called Our Time. We'll be back to finish you off.
empty and the water is out. Things are getting crowded in the canal pen, but the captains cannot bring themselves to say there are bears. A killer once among us with indemnity, but we're the ones who cover our identity. There is no head or body to this creature we're facing. The prison is internal and there is no escape in these walls. These walls, these walls, these walls. Closing in. And these walls, they sing my You've always got the shadows, but they're starting to answer. The whispers in the closet are becoming your master. Fear and loathing without clothing, naked and pacing. Memory of your sanity, lost in the chase. And these walls are closing in. And these
A naked blonde walks into a bar with a poodle under one arm and a 2-foot salami under the other. She lays the poodle on the table. Bartender says, "I suppose you won't be needing a drink." Naked lady says, "Oh, shit!"
Seems it's only a matter of time for another crosses that line. Each page that we burn writes another to yearn. Everyone before their time. So, my friend, let us promise to stay, that we'll never throw it all away. Help each other to know all the beauty we hold, arm in arm, to have and to hold as we grow.
So I implore you now to stay, for the thick and the thin of all our days, for all we've yet to know. Take my hand and we'll roll along together, make the most of our time.
You don't hear? Hell no. I knew I shouldn't have gave him no crime.
You hear my phone ring?
Man, hell no!
Alrighty, folks, we're back. That was Eyed Vermillion, These Walls, followed by James Hunnicutt, Our Time. So yeah, I don't know who's going to be on this week's or this month's episode of Double Talking. I haven't figured it out yet. Kind of just getting back in the swing of things. Shit, man. I'd bring you a bunch while I'm on the couch laid up.
Yeah, you might
do a few, but
yeah.
But we're probably gonna be back to proxying in things and calling each other.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be doing once a month,
Honestly,
maybe twice a month type show.
Probably just once.
Yep.
But we're gonna focus on it being good. Sometimes we'll probably try to go to a location. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make a really good 1 month show for you guys. And also, that gives us time to come up with good topics. New music.
Yeah, a little bit at the end of last season and a few of the first season shows of this, just being pretty critical on myself. We just kind of started getting bland on topics.
Yeah.
We want to keep you guys up, we want to keep it fresh.
Yeah, and a lot of
we don't
shit
want to
can
keep
happen
it
in
blah. And and like I said, life happened for both of us, and we had to take a little bit of time off from you guys. So, we're back.
Yeah. We didn't even really mean to. It just happened.
No, it's what life is, man.
Yeah.
Life's life.
That's life.
It's life.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Fuck, we forgot to do a top 10, but top 5, whatever we were doing. I don't know. We talk about Fred Durst's fucking dad fucking look. Lollapalooza.
Yeah, I was gonna say our own Felix Thursday. We heard that there's a paternity test going on with Fred Durst right now because there's a lot of similarities and lookalikes there. Old Felix Durst and Fred Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, Felix traveled back in time to fuck Fred Durst's mom.
Rolling.
Yeah. Rolling back in time.
Rolling to get that chocolate starfish and give her his hot dog flavored water.
I know y'all be loving this shit right here. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. What else happened last month?
Oh shit.
Last
couple months? Personally for me?
Yeah, what have you been up to?
I played in another disc golf tournament.
Oh yeah, that's right.
July. Well, actually, yeah, it was in July. It was supposed to be in June, but because of the plastic and disc shortage in the country right now, they had to be postponed until July. So that was actually really fun. It was a really even playing field for everybody because it was called a trilogy challenge, and everybody gets the exact same 3 discs at the beginning of the morning. So everybody's playing on an even playing field basically, other than actual skill. But I'm pretty excited. September 4th, I actually have my first PDGA sanctioned tournament that I'm going to play in. So I'll actually get player ratings and stuff like that. So if I ever do want to become a professional, in 1,000 years and everything, I'll have, a number or something. So.
Right on. Yeah.
But
I think you should be an announcer. I was telling you earlier.
I would enjoy being an announcer for the PDGA. I do believe they have a very bad lack of enthusiastic people on their commentary side.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much the why. Other than loving my babies when I can.
Loving my babies when I can. Working on a song together. Me and Blackwater are co-writing a song called "Moving to a Red State."
Moving to a red state, yeah. It's gonna be a collaboration of collaborations.
That says it all.
Collaboration of collaborations.
Collaborations.
It's gonna go plutonium when it comes out. Aluminum.
Illuminati. All through your body.
Illuminati. Uh-oh. Like, if we say Illuminati, we might lose a few of our viewers.
Yeah.
Listeners.
Felix and Dan and Fecto are gonna flip out. Yeah.
I was gonna say I forgot. But yeah.
We should have started this earlier.
No, we're good. We're good. It's about what everybody thinks it is, and I should probably have not. I don't know. I think next time that we should just drink a fifth of tequila between the two of us before we do the show.
Why do you always fucking want to do that? Like, we fucking barely hold it together sober.
It's a fucking spirit journey. That's why.
Nobody wants to hear us fucking talk about fucking. They can barely understand us sober. I have a fifth of tequila at home. Actually, I haven't even touched
I know.
it.
I actually just about got through that for the Tito's that you gave me for fucking Father's Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I fucking drank.
I got this stuff at home too. I've got some.
I love Tito's.
Yeah, I've got stuff for meals at home. Nice, actually.
I've been drinking like poor man's kamikaze. I guess what you call them.
Yeah, what is
basically it's like vodka, triple sec, and 7-Up.
Ooh, that doesn't actually sound too bad.
No, it's like, and I throw a lime in it too.
Ooh,
so.
That does sound a little good. That sounds good. What's a regular kamikaze?
It's vodka, triple sec, and lime juice.
That's it.
But we'll throw that little bit of ginger ale into it. It kind of mellows that vodka out.
Yeah, I thought you said use 7-Up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you use 7-Up.
No, I use ginger ale.
That sounds even better, actually.
Yeah, I don't use 7-Up for my mix.
Well, actually, it's kind of actually like a Moscow Mule, but all you do is put triple sec in it.
Yeah, I don't use 7-Up for my mixer anymore. It's all ginger ale and shit.
I love ginger ale.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather have the little like spicy bite at the end.
Yeah. A lot of the ginger ale out of cans, like the Canadian Dry, doesn't really have that, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the bottled stuff.
Yeah, I've been using the. Do you get the shit down at the store in Boardman?
The Market Select.
No, I get I get it there, but I actually get it at Safeway too. It's called Cock and Bull.
Oh, you do the ginger beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I just do I'll do
just a cheap ginger
ale.
I do I like ginger ale too. If I'll use ginger ale, I enjoy it.
It's one of the. I will say this, and I'll tell this to our listeners: if you guys want a nice, cool, refreshing summer drink like that, vodka, ginger ale, and lime juice, and over ice, and it's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a poor Moscow Mule.
Yeah, and that's exactly
that. And I've done that quite a bit because sometimes you don't have access to ginger beer all the time, but you have access to Canadian Dry. You know, I wish they'd bring the zero here. It's hard to find. I love the diet Canadian Dry.
I'm good with just the. I'm good, I guess, with just cheap, generic fucking ginger ale. I like the market choice stuff from the, actually, I'll sell that. I'll say this. I rather do the the generic like local grocery store ginger ale than the Sam's Choice or Sam's Club.
Yeah, I don't like
Dude,
that.
the Sam's Club ginger ale tastes like shit.
I'm pretty sure it's fucking toxic waste in a can.
It's probably just fucking like 7-Up that somebody's pissed at in their fucking pop machine.
Yeah. Oh, here's something I could tell you about. Here's something I could tell the fans about before we leave. Is I could tell them about my experience with getting an MRI this week, and I don't think I've told you the whole saga either. So
did you have to take the barium shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
I didn't take it. I'll tell you. We'll get to that part. So, this is on my third day of being administrator at my new job. Big promotion. I didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's assistant ass now.
Yeah, I'm assistant administrator. So, anyways, I've been waiting to get an MRI on my knee for a long time because obviously it's been giving me fucking shit since June, and it's August now. And I fucking go to get my MRI, and they're not gonna do it because I have earrings in. After I fucking just got my ears re-pierced in fucking June, probably like like 2 weeks before my knee went out, I got my ears re-pierced. I had to take my earrings out for work, and then I fucking convinced them to let me put them back in. So then I've had them back in for 2 months after I had them in for like fucking 18 years or some shit. 15 years, I don't know, fucking some insane amount of time, half my life pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, you can get 3rd-degree burns, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, trying to, like, how risky is it? They're like, you can do it, but you have to sign a waiver. I'm like, how risky is it? And then they're like, kind of give me shit. I'm like, look, I understand what you're saying here. Like I think, like, you're probably taking this as I'm trying to be one of those people that are like, oh, they're not coming out of my head.
Yeah.
No, but I'm like literally telling them, like, but no, they literally won't come out without pliers. And I've been waiting for 2.5 months to get my fucking knee examined because it's fucked up. And I would have taken them out before I got here, but nobody fucking told me. Now I'm here. I took time off work. I just got promoted, and everybody's kind of concerned about this, you know, and don't get me wrong, everybody's really cool about it, but it does kind of suck, you know. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it. It sucks. I'm probably the best person for that job, but I got a manager who's fucking overworked right now, and she needs a little bit of relief. And now she's fucking looking at losing the assistant she just hired for a little while because. But anyways,
hell, you'll be fine in a week.
Oh yeah, we just rub a little dirt on it. But anyways,
some rope tests.
Finally, I'm like, they're like, well, we can't take them out for you, blah blah blah. I'm like, do you have any fucking pliers around here? And this kid, it's kind of funny. They had this young whippersnapper that's real excited about MRIs. He fucking loves MRIs. But he was like, this kid, he's got a big old afro, and he's like, oh, I'll go see if I can find something. And he came back with some Corsicans or whatever you fucking call them. And he's like, be careful, but here, yeah, go. And like I came out, and he was like just all excited to see if I got him out. It took forever, but I got the fuckers out. And then it gets better. So they're like, I get them out, and they're like, we want you to go get on the MRI machine to make sure you're gonna fit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? They're like, well, we don't know if you're going to fit. I said, I get that. I said, but that would have been nice to know before I took my earrings out because I'm probably going to have them professionally put back in. Like, so, and I just went through all this trouble to get my shit out and you're telling me I might not fit. So anyways, they're like, okay. They're apologizing. I'm like, look. Like, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. So I'm like, I understand you didn't mean to. Shit happens. I'm not going to make your day worse by being an asshole right now because I'm upset. I'm cranky. I'm hurt. I don't feel good. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. And she was like, it's okay. I understand your frustration. And then she's like, why don't you put your shoes on and we'll take you to the MRI machine? I'm like, they're like, do you have some easy slip-on shoes? I'm like, no, I have a pair of fucking Doc Martens. And she's like, I'm like, can I just walk barefoot? She's like, our MRI machine's in our back parking lot in a trailer because they're redoing our MRI area. So we have our MRI machine in a fucking trailer in the back parking lot of the hospital. So I walk there with some fucking weird pants on and fucking go out there. And by now, so like, I fit fine. Like I've got like a goddamn foot or two between me and the top of the MRI machine. I fit fine. I go back out. And then, so now I find out, and nobody bothered to fucking tell me this, but they're jabbing a goddamn needle in my fucking kneecap and squirting fucking shit in there to make it so you can see it. Nobody told me this. Nobody mentioned this part of the fucking process to me. I've got a fucked up knee, and they're fucking gonna shove goddamn needles into it. So this is
president make you take the actual barium fucking guy.
No, they didn't. They shot the shit into my fucking kneecap instead. So yeah, that was fun, and they couldn't get enough numbing fucking shit. Of course, it takes about the same amount of fucking shit to numb an elephant as it does a dog bite. I'm just saying, like he shot so much numbing shit into my knee, and I was still bitching about it. I was like,
thinking how much numbing shit that it will take to fucking take it out of Blackwater.
I was just dumping sweat, fucking dumping sweat. I was like, and then I had to be like, so my appointment's at fucking 3:00. It's already taken an hour longer than it should. And they're like, the kid's like, oh, this part's the short part. The MRI should take like an hour. I'm like, great. But anyways, then this fucking process ended up taking like 45 fucking minutes. And he couldn't get in there. He kept moving it around. Fuck, dude, it was
the fucking MRI shit. The shortest goddamn.
It was miserable. No, it was definitely the easiest part of the whole thing. I almost fell asleep on the goddamn table. They put Outlaw Country on Sirius XM on some headphones for me. It was nice. I was like, I'm gonna sit nice and air conditioned. Nice. I was like, fuck it, man. I was happy as shit.
Listen to some electric rodeo.
Yep. Actually, no, it was Mojo Nixon.
It was a Mojo Nixon.
Actually, I like. No offense to Shooter, I like Mojo more than I like Shooter. Actually.
I tell you what, if I had my choice of listening to any satellite radio station, it would be XM Country.
Yeah.
Or the Outlaw Country one.
It's good, man. I got some good. Hillbilly Jim's good too.
Mm-hmm. Elizabeth Cook is absolutely.
You know what else is good is Billy.
Gorgeous.
Billy Gibson from ZZ Top's got a pretty good show on there now too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Dude, I started listening to ZZ Top a little bit more lately.
But yeah, essentially, so yeah, that's. Then I had to go try to make it to a staff meeting, which I barely made it to. My first staff meeting as assistant administrator. So.
Did you come hobbling in?
Oh yeah, I was pissed, dude. I didn't even tie my boots up. Fucking fired up, and then
fired up, hopping along.
Yeah, and then I
fucking not tabbying it, just hopping along.
They had my fucking results back pretty goddamn quick. I knew by the end of the meeting that my fucking shit was fucked. The reason they were having problems getting the dye into me is because my shit's fucked. They couldn't get through the tendons that are all fucking willy-nilly, all fucking around.
That's it. We'll just fucking put you up on the fucking table.
Just cut my fucking
chop
leg
the
off.
fucking leg off. We'll put you some robot ones on like Lieutenant Dan. And we'll go good. Then you can start training for the Paralympics.
Yep. Maybe do some fucking wheelchair rugby.
Handicap shot put.
Maybe.
To where you're fucking throwing off your robot leg.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like wheelchair rugby though.
I don't think you could do wheelchair rugby. I think you
I can do it if I believe.
No. I don't think the idea of the sport could fucking work.
No, it is. It's a deal.
It's must be the
Watch
slowest.
an episode of Friday Night Lights.
The slowest fucking rugby.
Oh no, it's nasty.
Must be the slowest fucking rugby that I've ever seen. Fucking people like
you need to watch.
You
need to watch fucking. You need to watch wheelchair rugby. It's insane.
I don't know.
For somebody who loves fucking disc golf, you're pretty fucking.
I'm not fucking,
pretty judgmental about it.
Because I'm saying like I know fucking normal rugby players.
It's brutal.
And shit.
It's fucking brutal.
I didn't think they did wheelchair rugby, and what they do, I will definitely say it's probably going to become a favorite new sport.
You're gonna YouTube that shit tonight.
Fuck yes, I'm gonna YouTube that shit when I go home.
But yeah. So that's how my life has been. It's been shit, but fucking it's fine.
I mean, we have a fucking good friend. Oh, well, my other good friend of mine playing for the fucking Mexican national rugby team.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're still on that because I'm making fun of you for rugby.
Fuck you.
So,
well,
I think that's probably about it, man.
Yeah.
Finish her off with a newer Bob Wayne song off of his album. Well, I don't know, man. If Rogue is going to be in an album now, or he's just releasing singles. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. But anyways, he's got, a lot of great songs ready to come out. And this is one of them. This is called Daddy. It's by Bob Wayne.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most, first Bob Wayne songs I've ever started crying listening to.
That's good. We'll see motherfuckers when we see you, I guess.
Pulled into town on a Greyhound bus. The police was waiting and I left in cuffs. They took my money and they got my score. Daddy ain't coming home no more. I got to prison on the 4th of July. Man come at me, man lost his life. The warden says I got life to go. Daddy ain't coming home no more. Your daddy ain't coming home no more. Little baby girl, dry those eyes. Your daddy loves you and your daddy don't lie. Be good to your mama, trust in the Lord. But daddy ain't coming home no more. Your daddy ain't coming home no more.
Wait, hey! Get out of the shot! Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.